Hey, hey. Hi, Virgos. Virgos, I felt like there was some message out there specifically for Virgo, and it just kind of kept nagging at me. So here we go. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles upright. Something about a seed is being planted or already was planted. Now, this looks like something's being transplanted. So there could be something from another part of Virgo's life that's either about to be harvested. This definitely could be a relationship. It could be that someone who remembers Virgo, has a really good opinion of Virgo, is wanting to reach out to Virgo. It could be somebody's moving, coming back into Virgo's life. They could be coming near. This could be someone that Virgo either hasn't thought about in a long time or that has had a plan for a long time. Oh, this is somebody who's been manifesting Virgo. Hang on. It could be a fellow Virgo or a Gemini. Who is this person? The Chariot. Somebody Virgo will have many, many hours of fabulous conversation with. Somebody that, I don't know, I feel like this has been meant to be for a really, really long time. Maybe this is one of those stories where Virgo has needed to connect with this person. I don't think this is happening right away because the Seven of Pentacles still gives us a little bit of waiting time, but it's almost time for the harvest. But the big part is there are plans already underway. This is a plan. This is a, like the date is set. This person is re-entering Virgo's life. They could be a Cancerian, but they really want to enjoy Virgo's company. They want to laugh with Virgo. They may want to just almost have like a miniature vacation in Virgo's presence. We've got a King of Wands. So somebody with very warm feelings. This is somebody who holds Virgo in their heart, has for a long time. We've got this amethyst, or excuse me, quartz crystal tipped wand. This could be, they're a really high vibrational person. Also, they wear a crown of quartz crystal again, and quartz, is such an incredibly high vibrational crystal. Specifically, if it's compressed, it can glow under pressure. It is something that can be used to carry tremendous amounts of data. Quartz crystal is, said to carry not said to, it does have the same atomic structure that it has on the larger scale. So it holds the same shape the larger it gets, which is another reason it's kind of considered to have really high vibrational quality to it. Look, this person sees Virgo as hopeful that Virgo will totally want to match their energy. I don't know that Virgo knows that this person is on their way in. This is somebody who is transplanting something in their life. I feel like they're coming from afar. They're coming from a distance specifically to spend time with Virgo. Is there a heartbreak? Did they cause a heartbreak to Virgo? Or are they worried that Virgo could have a heartbreak? They're not really sure what they're walking into, but they know that they want to be around Virgo's energy. They have wanted this for a long time. They've had this on their mind for a long time. This has been a plan to spend time with Virgo for quite a while. Inspiration of Wands, Five of Swords. They don't know how Virgo will necessarily receive them or be ready to receive them. They hope Virgo will be very happy to see them, but they fear, what if Virgo doesn't share their same desire, passion, love, wanting to chit chat? I mean, here's the thing. Dolphins are very communicative. They're very intelligent. They also are one of the few species aside from us that procreates for enjoyment and not just, or I should say, mates for enjoyment and not just procreation. So we have some amorous energy here. We have them hoping that Virgo will, want there to be a romance and conversation and laughter and all of this, but they don't really know what vibe they might be walking into. How is Virgo's energy? Where is Virgo's energy at? When is this person coming in? When is this king showing up in Virgo's world? Seven of Swords. They watch Virgo all the time. And we've got a double seven when it comes to this. So I don't know if seven is going to be a particular number. I don't know if it's 7 weeks, 7 days. I doubt it's 7 hours. But 7 is a divine number. So we could just be talking about in divine timing. But when I say when are they coming toward Virgo, it's well, their energy is all around Virgo all the time anyway. Their energy is right there. encompassing Virgo. We've got that Six of Swords. It is sideways. It's like when they can get away, when they can travel to get toward Virgo, when they have a chance to slip away. There's a lot going on in this character's world right now. What's happening in your world, King? Queen of Wands, Strength card. What does that mean? Because this is a King of Wands who wants to be with Virgo, wants to love on Virgo, but it says right now there's a Queen of Wands and the Strength card and the Hierophant. So what's in your world right now that you're dealing with? And this says a marriage that looks like a very happy marriage. So hang on. Or somebody who's trying to hold on to a relationship. Ooh, Three of Cups. Meanwhile, Libra energy. So we have marriage and divorce. We have a strong connection with what seems to be a matched pair. Somebody wants to patch it up. I'm guessing they don't want to. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's get super blunt here. Let's get to the bottom of this. So hang on. You have somebody else in your life right now that you're working on separating from? Is that it? Queen of Swords and the Hermit. Apparently, because they need to come into Virgo with, truth and being very single, they need to approach Virgo with complete and utter truth. They know Virgo will not tolerate anything less than truth. Why are you divorcing from a Queen of Wands? It's not who they want to be with, plain and simple. The Gemini energy is in the reverse on that Lover's card. This is not who they want to be with. The Queen of Wands wants to be with you. High Priestess. The Queen of Wands already knows that there's like detaching. Page of Cups in the reverse. Doesn't look like the Queen of Wands wants to be with them. It just looks like, because the Queen of Wands doesn't want an apology and the Queen of Wands doesn't actually want a do-over. So is this going to be an amicable split? Kind of. We have that Fool card sideways. Honestly, I think both of them are kind of in a place of separation, ready to separate. However, maybe this is them sitting down with a mediator to draw up divorce papers. And it's like, right now it's very important that, things are handled with grace. There's still a very strong effort being made to close this chapter without hostility, which I think is very mature and wonderful. So much better to end a chapter of one's life with another person, with an adult energy, behave like an adult. It feels like there is no love here, but there is definitely the desire to avoid animosity. So as they close this chapter, King, how are you so attracted to Virgo right now? Let me just ask that. How is it that you're so attracted to Virgo? Ace of Swords, Eight of Wands. Again, this desire to talk to Virgo, this truth. There is something about Virgo. Virgo represents freedom. Virgo represents amazing dialogue. Virgo represents a place that they want to be, a world that they want to walk in. What is it that you want from Virgo? We see you want to give give Virgo your warmth. And also with that Chariot card, you really want to move forward. Six of Swords, it keeps looking like this King says, my life would be better with Virgo. It would be calmer. It would be better. By the way, I didn't point this out, but we do have that quartz crystal again showing up here. So is Virgo really high vibrational for them? Is that what this is? Let me just change decks one more time. Actually, since we've got crystals, let's stick with that one, right? Death card. It's like they have it in their head that Virgo is the person they're meant to be with. Virgo is, as they transform their life, they already know they resonate with Virgo. Their frequency matches Virgo. This is where they want to be, plain and simple. And this is the year of the serpent. This is, I don't think they can bear any more of kind of like whatever life they've been living. It doesn't suit them anymore. They already know that it would, the idea that they have of being with Virgo is one that would like change their life, the lifestyle that they'd prefer to live. They've been very cold for a long time, very lonely. We've got that 5 of Pentacles here that just looks like they've been out in the cold for far too long. And Virgo is a soulmate to them. Can we just ask Virgo, does Virgo want this person? Emperor sideways. If anything, I think as long as this person's bringing in like a genuine offer, as long as there's something like if they want to be with Virgo and they're offering something amazing, then Virgo would want to be with them. Virgo does not see this coming. Does not see this coming. With that Chariot in the reverse, Virgo's like, I don't tell myself that story because that's not happening. I know that they're not coming toward me. Virgo, why do you think that they're not coming towards you when we can see that they spy on Virgo all the freaking time? 2 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Virgo has had enough either hurt and pain in their life that they go, you know what? I don't do the fairy tale stuff. I just don't. Even if I'm blocking my own intuition, better to block it than to get hurt again. Look, I've been healing from other disappointments in my life. The last thing I need is some of their fantasy land. You know what? I think that totally makes sense. Queen of Pentacles sideways. Virgo's like, look, I've been repairing my self-esteem. It's been taking me some time. I'm still not all the way upright as a Queen of Pentacles. The last thing I need to do is get my heart set on some fantasy fairy tale that this person cares about me, is thinking about me. I'm not telling myself that. No way. Not doing it. 10 of Swords sideways. We just keep seeing our Virgo say, you know what? Everybody in life does what they need to do. I don't believe anything until it shows up in my life. I've been healing. I've been more focused on, getting beyond disappointments in my own world, which they wondered. They even worried, what if Virgo's still like, not interested in anybody? How does Virgo and this person, how do they know of each other or know each other? The fact that like Virgo keeps saying this person's not coming toward me. We have a 2 of Wands upright. There's that King of Wands sideways, the Justice card sideways, the Ace of Pentacles sideways. I don't know exactly how to explain this other than in everyone's life, we always have choices of which path to take in life. Somehow, and here we go again with this glowing, well, this case like a crystal orb here. This person is sitting here like reading a book. It's a book of life possibly, or the Akashic records. I don't even think that this person has had any kind of relationship with Virgo. Virgo represents their new beginning that they'd like to have after they finalize that divorce. And when they can come toward Virgo, it's almost as if they just kind of know in their book of life, this is the other life I'd like to live. I don't know if there's a rhyme or reason to why they're so drawn to Virgo, or how Virgo might actually be drawn to them as well, but it's like, I'm not even going down that road. 8 of Cups. Again, Virgo represents a change in their life, represents freedom, represents, and I still think that you notice how the moon is here and it's by the moonlight. The moon is things that are hidden. So I don't think Virgo knows that this is somebody who thinks so heavily about them. I mean, this person's busy spying on Virgo like on the daily. This is somebody who has a long-term plan and has for some time, but that plan's getting closer and closer, that they are headed into Virgo's world. This has been their plan for quite some time. They will end up with Virgo. I mean, they hope that Virgo will not be in a, head or heart space where Virgo won't want somebody, but their plan is to come toward Virgo. Do we have any final message on this about either when or how? Because I kind of think that's still up in the air. We saw the 7 of Pentacles. 2 of Sacred Circles. It'll be on an important date to Virgo and them. You notice how they are. Look, this is a very much cosmic story. This is 2 people that are, they probably are soulmates, or they are past life soulmates, or something where, the infinity symbol is wrapped around them right now. I'm wearing an infinity ring right now, so you can see the, the figure 8 of it, right? It crosses over, and it's, well, I guess that's not really the infinity ring exactly. I have another one that's truly the infinity ring, but that's kind of like another version of it. But here we go, just a single crossover. But I feel like that this is the point in which they cross paths. And I just feel like that undulating energy is, they're both obviously wrapped up in it and they're facing each other. It's like there was always going to be a time period where these two were going to be drawn together through the energy of the universe. They are kindred souls, they are kindred spirits. In this case, it kind of says that they are meant to meet. Maybe they have multiple times. Like I said, this is kind of like the infinity symbol, but on the other hand, it actually crosses over twice on this. So I'm just thinking about this, like maybe lifetime after lifetime, they cross paths, get a chance to be together, and then the next lifetime they're apart, and then lifetime number 3 they come back together, lifetime number 4 they're separate, lifetime number 5 they come back together. Like it's this flow of moving together and apart and together and apart, and this is their chance to come together in this lifetime. I don't have a better explanation other than this is kind of like I don't know, these two are kind of destined is what it looks like here, which is beautiful. I'm always happy for our characters when it looks like it's a direct plan and a lot less, angst and drama keeping two people apart. Instead, it's putting things in order and then gravitating the direction that the energy's already like pulling from the heart space. So really beautiful, actually. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for giving it a thumbs up. Virgos, I appreciate you guys so much. Take care. Bye.